Hi, my name is Katrina Kramlich, and I founded a company called Inspired Spectrums, and I teach parents and staff how to implement home play-based therapy programs. And I'm so excited to now be including you guys in this and working with children at school because I think you have a fantastic opportunity here to really make an important impact on these children's lives, and I'm so excited to be able to help you do this. I want to give you a little bit of background on myself. I've been working with children with autism for over 11 years now. I've worked in homes, I've worked in schools, I've worked in day treatment centers. I studied at the Autism Treatment Center of America where I worked for 4 years. And then I've been doing this on my own for now over 4 years as well. So I have a lot of experience. I've worked with over 400 children and adults with autism spectrum disorder, and I've seen lots of kids actually recover. So it's pretty amazing. I feel like I'm so blessed that I've been able to have the wide range of experience that I have with children with autism. I've actually been able to go all over the world and work with them. And a lot of times I stay right here and in my own home and work with people like you. So I'm lucky to have so much experience, and I'm so excited to be able to share all of that with you guys in this phenomenal project that you are undertaking in bringing play-based therapy into the school. I'm so excited about that. I have to tell you that I've done a lot of different therapies and approaches with children with autism, and by far and above, this is definitely the one that I have seen that is the most effective. It leaves kids happy, it leaves staff happy, and it gets really incredible results. Sometimes it takes a while, sometimes it goes fast, but it always happens, and so that's just really exciting for me, and that you guys are doing this too. So let me tell you a little bit about sort of the pretense of what we're doing here. So the definition of autism, it's as a medical condition that begins in childhood and causes problems in forming relationships and in communicating with other people. That's from the Merriam-Webster dictionary. So right there, they're telling us that the main problem with autism is in their ability to form relationships and be social. So if this is the huge challenge in autism, this is what we're going to tackle. This is why we're going to start off working through play and working on social relationships and working on the child's ability to form a relationship with other people. And once they're more solid in that, then eventually we can move on to academics or other things and catching them up with class. But we want to get them a really strong, solid base in being able to form relationships with other people, because this is where they are impaired the most, right? That and communication. So we're going to help them with that as well. But I really want you guys to sort of understand why we're going for this sort of social thing. And a lot of the things that we are going to be teaching are things that you probably did naturally yourself when you were growing up. However, these children with autism, because of the brain differences and the sensory difficulties, which we are going to get into the videos, have had a harder time being able to learn these things naturally. So in the playroom, you are going to be giving a child an opportunity to experience a lot of these play situations that most of us had growing up. But here, you are going to be able to break it down really simply for your child so that they can really understand it and they can grow and be successful and develop just like the rest of their peers may have. So this is such an exciting time, and it's really exciting because you are such an important part of this journey. You're really going to be your child's strongest advocate. You are really going to get to know them a lot. And one of the most beautiful things about this program is you're going to fall in love with your child. And it is through that love and through that relationship that you are going to be able to accomplish so much, because your child is really going to open up and trust you and have fun with you, and that's really going to push them to learn, so much so that they won't even know that they're learning, and they're going to have fun with their learning, and you're going to have fun too. So I know that at first this program might seem a little different, and it is, because we're asking you to play. We're asking you to get down on your knees and get dirty and have fun and be a kid again. And so it can be really as much fun as you want to put into it. And I'm really hoping that you will decide to put a lot of yourself into this, because it's so worthwhile. The more you can express yourself through play, the more a child is going to be able to learn from you and learn about what typical kids do and how things work, but they're going to be able to do it in a way that's understandable to them. So this is just such a great, critical time. And what I love about part of what I do is that these kids will grow and they will learn. And then looking back on everything that happened, you'll be such a huge part of that for them. And they will remember that. They definitely remember the teachers who helped them out of this. So it's just such an important thing that you're doing and so exciting. And we're going to get more into it. We're going to talk about the mind of a child with autism. We're going to talk about the sensory abilities of a child with autism. And then we're going to really get in the meat potatoes of how to play. And then we'll talk about a little bit about the specifics. And when I designed this, this video training system, I'm really designing it to be used in a way that you can use these videos over and over and over again. Watch maybe the first few videos in the first part, and then save some of the more advanced videos until you have a little bit more knowledge. But they're really designed that you can watch them again and again and again. And I'm giving you a lot of information in a short amount of time. I'm giving you some seriously high quality information. So it's meant to be reviewed over and over again, because you probably can't remember all of it at first. This is sort of a new idea, this concept. Even though the concepts are pretty simple, sometimes applying them can feel overwhelming. So don't worry about it so much at first. Go in, have fun. It's really about connecting to a child and forming that relationship, because again, what we're saying is that this is the challenge with autism. Their biggest challenge is in forming relationships to another person. So basically, your biggest goal is to go in and have an incredible relationship with this child. So how fun is that? What a great job, right? Your job is to go in and love this cutie kid, and of course teach them through play. But it naturally happens as you're having fun and having that relationship with your child. So that's sort of the great part, is that it's relatively easy, and then, stretching them and working on those developmental skills later on is a little bit more technique. But above and beyond, your main goal is just to develop these relationships. So yay, phenomenal, exciting. I'm so excited for you, and I'm always going to be around to answer questions that you have any more than this video, but please feel free to watch these videos over and over and over again, and please do watch them over and over again so that you can continue to get the most out of them. Okay? Here we go.